Such a perfect intro song. Yo, what up, Gary? Hey, thank you for the likes, Garrett. Next playthrough I'll do hard. I was going to, but I didn't trust it. Truth, same, brother. I need to see you start streaming these Metal Gears, bro.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Facts. That or when it goes on sale. Prices be ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think they're going to drop that down. Maybe once Delta comes out, but I doubt it. What's crazy is you probably could buy the regular editions of it at game stores for cheaper. Facts, bro. Hey, thank you for 1K likes already. Much appreciated.
Our boy is right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
Hey, I appreciate you, Joker.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted.
Hey, what
Landing
up,
in
Christian?
bad.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
2K, let's
I didn't
go.
plan on relying on this gadget
Keep hitting
anyway.
them likes,
The
guys.
private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? But give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Yeah, I feel you. I couldn't wait to get on.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure. to
Thank
the
you
bridge.
for coming to chill.
We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can
Hey,
take down an
thank you for
elephant with
3K
that thing.
likes.
Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Oh, we've read the warning. We don't care.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Hey,
like
what
we're
up,
not the only
Linnea?
ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Hey, thank you for 4K likes. Dirty Joker going wild with that like button. They're gonna end up stopping your
I'm
likes soon.
transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. K-60
TikTok
Kasaka.
bunch of haters.
Kasatka? Camel
Hey
chopper,
Ray,
right?
thank you for the share.
Killer
Much
whale.
appreciated.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the
Hey, thank
codec
for
when you want to
5K
save.
likes, everybody.
Got it.
I'll be waiting
That's
just
crazy.
past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
What do you think you're doing, Snake? You don't have enough to keep you busy? Try to remember the mission if you can.
I guess I already did that. I didn't think I did that on PS3. I agree with that, humongous. Yeah, the camera on this is pretty good. Instead of being able to control it yourself and stuff. Hey, thank you for the follow, Infinite. I totally hit a headshot, they're lying. All four of the first Metal Gears are perfect. No clue, but I can't wait for that. I hope it's just as good as Metal Gear was. It's gonna be tough for him to do that, but I hope. Agree with that, Baz. It's literally got the best soundtrack. Too used to MGS1, I'm still using the D-pad to move.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
If you're still clicking, Joker, I don't think they're counting it.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is
Yeah,
headed?
I'm at 6'6" on
Looking at
mine.
it, 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
They
More than
gypped you
500
1K.
miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational
Hey,
range, too.
DJ.
It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment,
No
without
snitching.
any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you
Don't
need to go
tell
down to
the
the holds and
Marines.
locate the actual metal.
G unit?
I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Hey,
Yes,
thank you for
they
the
are
follow
all
M
planted.
power.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No
Word
one
for
else can do
word,
it.
bar
Are
for
you
bar.
sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave
That
at
is
once.
dedication.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete.
I can
Do
do
not
this
worry,
with Metal
this is
Gear
a country
Solid
of
1.
liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Hey, thank you for 7K likes.
Freeze!
Yeah,
Hands over your head.
facts.
Now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly.
Nice play on words.
A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
I might do it again this Saturday. Who knows? Hey, appreciate you, DJ.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think
Yeah,
you
for
deserve
real.
a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice either.
Hey, some people are into that.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield.
No,
Conflict
no
and
time for the
victory were my
unit.
parents. The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us. Take this!
No unit, no more. Yes. Or if you say it too many times. Yeah, me too as a kid. That made me hate this game for the longest time.
Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
I couldn't
We've
stand
ID'd
Ryan.
the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before.
He has
So,
nobody's back.
The
including
sender of
his
the
own.
tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know. I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe
Hey,
I
thank you for
screwed
the
up.
8K likes.
I've
I
got
just
a
realized,
right-quick
DJ, you were
USB.
spitting the
I can take them on now.
Snake Eater
There's no
lines
ammo,
word for
but
word
it takes
now.
a 9mm, just
I'm like,
like
wait
the
a
Marines
minute.
M9.
Why have I read those
I'll
words
find those
before?
somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Nah, it's all good. I know most of the lines, but not all of them. Right in the eye, that's bad. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Hey, Macarena.
Raven? Freeze.
Move!
What was that just now?
Nothing. Hey, thank you for the rose, DJ. Much appreciated, brother.
Freeze.
Everybody gets a nap today.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol at the small room on the port side.
This is Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives.
So this is what they were talking about.
Looks like it. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Hey, thank you for 9K likes, everybody.
Horizontal bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Sandstorm, definitely. Had to have been. Hey, thank you for the follow, Wilhelm.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the hold.
Hey, thank you for the rose, Melly.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
I'm on PS3.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Sick.
Who goes there? Who goes there?
Shalashaska.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the? The Colonel will be joining you soon.
Hell yeah,
Comrade.
Revolver. Nice name.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get
Same
photographic
here.
evidence
I remember
of the
this
Metal
part
Gear
took me like
prototype.
2 hours to do as
Now
a kid.
do your thing and take
I
pictures
just
that
didn't
speak
understand what I
louder
was
than the
supposed to do.
government's plausible denials.
I clearly
We need
wasn't
4
listening.
shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
I thought I had to take out all the Marines and it wasn't working.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on
Hey,
Link 16
same
into
here.
U.S. military's
I'm not good at this
proprietary
game, but I
network.
beat it
Managed
like
to get into that
at least
workstation
20.
and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
It doesn't make any
Well,
sense.
sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of
Oh yeah, I
rogue
don't think I
states.
took a picture of the dude in his boxes. Hold
They
on.
are all working
Let me get a shot of this.
on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these
Good.
nuclear derivatives.
There we go. I knew he needed to say something. I don't think I've
We
done that yet.
initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces.
Not that I'm ever going to platinum it,
Stand
but
up
hey,
for Metal Gear is, of course, another
maybe
Metal
one day.
Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Yeah, I always do that.
Metal Gear.
Hell yeah, I love Revolver.
Not to mention interference from a major player.
For a second, I thought you were randomly coming in here and saying that, and then I was like, oh yeah. I was about to say, nice, me too. Ocelot! We gotta send him the picture of the dude in his boxes. Oh, he's coming. Just gotta wait past the 30-minute cutscene.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Oh, I don't think we can use this. Okay, what am I seeing
I know,
now?
it took me 2 shots.
This is hilarious! This rules. But we can't use it. Get the shots we need. So, what's the last one gonna be?
Alright, there we go. I knew I didn't have that.
But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project.
Yeah, they're just all blind.
But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Just running back here ever so quietly.
Looks like I have your photos
it's
now.
definitely not
Let's
as
take a
bad.
look. The first image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
I love them though. I want a
The
new
next
game with a
one's-
longer cutscene.
Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Next up is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
That's a horrible picture.
So, what's the last one gonna be? You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
Thank you.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal
Snake's out of
Gear
breath.
Raid.
Like, what the hell? He's looking at that
That
box's
is all.
picture.
Dismissed.
Otacon's just like, Snake? Snake?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
No.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Hell yeah.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
Hey, thank you for the 5 TikTok signs, Maximum.
How's that possible?
Ocelot.
Much appreciated, man.
Have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Hey, thank you for the share, DJ.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Stop.
Just gotta listen for the pacemaker. Thank you for the share, Chad. Shalashaska. Oh god, I just saw Must Be Ames.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
That's what you've been talking about, DJ. Now I see. Hey, thank you for the follow, Must Be Ames.
Don't let him get away!
You can't say Patriot.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies.
They're having a Snakes moment in chat.
I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
Take his arm off. At least he didn't go, yeah, this time jumping in, Ray.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Liquid! I almost had it. Yeah, for real though. Can't expect less from Kojima though.
We have a problem.
Yeah, no, seriously. Definitely not bad for its time, but I didn't think it was getting any better than this. Nailed that backflip. Oh, Roberto! You missed it! Hey, what up, DJ? Oh, this is a different DJ, isn't it? DJ Comertaz. What's up?
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir.
Hey, thank you for 10K likes, everybody. Thank you for the follow, DJ. Much appreciated.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mr. President.
Nothing beats this series. Snake! Just screams his name one more time for extra measure. Let's make another new data. Screw it.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government.
Hey, thank you for the share, ARB. Much appreciated.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words,
thank you for the follow,
basic
Spad.
system will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Nah, use AI through the whole thing.
You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
I don't think Raiden ever met the real Colonel.
Is this a
or at least they
effort?
never told
No.
us he did.
Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your
Colonel met
presence.
Rose, though.
That is an order.
Yeah, if you notice, a lot of the things he said in Metal Gear Solid 1, so I think they're trying to, like, make him seem like he was created from that.
Inside strut A of Shell 1.
Like they took the recordings from that game or whatever.
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned.
Could
And
always
by the
use
way,
a strong
Snake,
grip.
we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution.
Oh, 100, I don't
You
know
are now
about that.
designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep.
Contact
When you hear that noise, press the select button.
I would have hung up on him
The
right
codec's
there.
receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the Big Shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
I wonder if I ever got this one. And I have to like get this bug infested or something. Oh, it's got buggies on it. Alright, maybe I did do that already.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gorlukovich man.
Gorlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries,
Hurt me more.
an army without a country.
I've been waiting for this pain. The pain! Just have them morph into each other.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Yo, what up, German?
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Yeah,
Use the node
I hate those.
to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Hate them.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Same here.
Just
I'll be
push
playing
the
that
action
all
button
week
in
when it
front of the
comes out.
node.
No doubt about that.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node.
I mean, I may throw in a
Complete the
playthrough
procedure
of
before
Metal Gear
those
Solid
sentries
4
gain
as well, but
consciousness. If they spot you,
for most of the
you
week,
won't be able to gain
it'll be
access for a
Delta.
while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
yeah, buddy. Wow. That was pretty good. At least I thought it was pretty good. I don't know.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
okay?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Whatever she said.
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Uh-oh. He's definitely gonna see
Right.
me.
The enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Hey, you kicked me in the nuts. That's not fair. Shut up. No snitching. Damn, he's already down to 2 stars. Yeah, I know. Calls me when he's half up. Like, come on, bro. Come on, Colonel.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
He's sitting in the invisible chair.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was
How do I avoid it?
Strut B.
Strut B?
Should I go upside down in water?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Perfect.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
I almost ran the way he came. Said make some noise.
Who is that?
Aw, damn it. Hold on.
enemy. I need
No, you
help.
didn't see me. I got through the door. It counts. Hey, thank you for the heart me key. Much appreciated. Hey, thank you for the 5 GGs as well. Let's go.
Raiden, watch out. There are
Hey,
sentries
thank you
posted
everybody
on the
for
connecting
11K
bridge.
likes.
They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
He's like, you want me to do what?
I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe.
That would be crazy.
Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good
I'm not going to be
work.
on as
Your
long as
retrieval is on the
yesterday,
way.
so that would
Come
be
on
a
home.
lot of tapping.
Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
seriously,
Alpha Zero.
Cody.
We're under attack. This is crazy.
He's like, you guys never taught me anything about any of this.
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Too bad Colonel's not like Otacon and he couldn't just talk to us about anime for an hour. The president needs your help. By the way, did you know that I liked anime? Lalelulelo. I'm gonna use this cutscene as a be right back. Vamps the goat. He's like, I want to suck your blood. No. That's a different vampire, my bad.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
That's all this scene's missing.
Get down!
Hey, thank you for the share, MJ. Very Victor. I don't even know who that is.
Where is he?
But I will take your word for it. Hey, what up, Chubbs? I am playing Metal Gear.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you? It has to be.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
Snake's got that stank on him.
President.
Be right there.
Metal Beers, there you go. I think it's because he cuts himself or something with that knife. I don't know.
Hold on. I'm not
I
an
don't
enemy.
get it.
Calm down. My name is...
Hey,
My name
you must
is
be Ames.
Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
He's like, blood is blood.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
Escape from New York.
That's right.
Hey, thank you
Foxhound
for the
was
tiny
disbanded.
dino key. Much appreciated, brother.
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
Hey,
That's
I
far more
appreciate it.
effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation
No,
in
it
VR,
can't
and even
be.
a sense of reality and urgency. The only
I've never
difference
seen
is it isn't
Pliskin and
actually
Snake in
happening.
the same
That's
room
the
at
way
the
they
same
want you to
time.
think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
But it can't be. Oh yeah, once that new Metal Gear comes out, I'll
So
be
you're
playing
saying
that
that
all
VR
the
training is
time.
some kind of mind control?
For real,
Right,
Snake did
what's
write
going
it.
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead.
He's like, I've
No,
completed
a
all
single
that. It's
survivor.
old news.
Kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah. Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he
Oh,
seen
hell
your
yeah.
face?
That game's tough if you don't know what
This
you're
is
doing.
a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak.
Yeah, I know. I would love for
That was
Metal
Vamp.
Gear and Metal Gear 2 to get a remake.
He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't
More
see
Solid
that in VR,
Snake is
I
good for me.
guarantee.
Hey,
What
thank
is
you for
he?
the follow,
One of
Big.
the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I
Hell
told you
yeah,
they
I
were
could
on
never beat
lunatic
number 2.
fringe.
That game was
What
so
about their
hard.
leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
I never know what to do.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
Yeah, I
about
know,
the
me
other
neither. I
soldiers
never
then?
had them. I never
I
knew
saw
about
Russian
them until
equipment
like
too.
2008
Former Soviet
probably.
military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much
I was
ground
like,
for
wait,
just Dead
there's
Cell
2 more
members to hold
games?
down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Come in, Alpha Zero.
Colonel's like, we already sold that information on the internet.
The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Snake gave him them funny cigarettes.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
I should go sit in front of Snake and be like, look what you made me do. Damn, I got way too many save files in there.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
He forgot the anniversary, though. That's a big no-no. He ain't gonna be sleeping in bed tonight. Look, Snake. Look what you made us do. Alright, there we go. I did it, okay? We happy? No, Eggman. I don't want to know what he would do. Yeah, hit him first and then do it. It's the day Washington took office.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I need to shoot it? Okay.
Come, put me out of my misery.
I'll be right on that.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
them take the president! Ready grenades!
A dud.
A dud!
That sounds like the dude from Bad Company 2.
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness? I'm so
Yeah, for
sorry,
real.
my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Railgun. But yet she was perfectly fine.
Colonel,
With,
SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
What's her name again?
What happened to the
Why
cargo
did I forget her
choppers?
name? Holy
Both of them
shit.
are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts
Fortune.
have a Harrier
Sorry.
too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Lady
Calm
Luck.
down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their
My
defensive
brain is fried
capabilities.
from work.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Right.
Thank you,
Get a hold
finally.
of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
you mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you
I love
know
how
I'm
they
no
like
bomb
kind of show you
disposal
these
expert.
AI just
That's
by the way
not
he
a
speaks.
problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Freeze!
Peter.
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell
Is
you
that
you could
him?
move?
It's all right. He's
Aku
not one of
Aku?
the bad guys. Don't go.
I was gonna
point
say that
that
makes
thing
sense. His
everywhere,
voice
kid.
does sound familiar.
What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
My name
Lecturer
is Peter.
at Navscolio, Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
SEAL
I thought
Team
you
10 minus
retired.
9.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
Hey,
And
we will
that's why
not
you're
accept that
here.
slander here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
Well, yeah, I like number 1 better.
I wouldn't say that.
I'll give you that.
There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
True, I still
Everything
love
in
it,
this
though.
structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
They're beautiful in
We'll
their
leave that
own
for
way
later.
and form.
Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Yeah, my favorite is 1 and 4, but I like 2 and 3 as well.
Glad to hear Stillman
Not
is
as
safe.
much, but...
Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity
green,
and mission
or at least he
objectives to
thinks he is.
yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
Campbell
This
knows
is a little
everything.
different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so
Can't
much.
believe everything.
You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with all of
It's
you.
live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker, and there we go. Simple,
It's missing a lot of
the spray
cutscenes.
freezes
That's
the
what I'll
detonator
say.
instantly.
How long does the
For my
effect
taste,
last?
at least.
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and
The beginning
thought I
of
found
5
a
was
son
cool
in
as hell,
him.
though. I was
He
just
had the right
thinking
stuff,
of
you know.
Volgin on
There's
fire.
something very unusual about an ability like that.
It's pretty cool.
Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the
I don't think
radar
I'm
to
following.
use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Yeah, I hear you. As a kid, I
Considering
was
the shell's
lost. Thankfully, my
architecture and
dad was playing
composition
with
from
me,
an
though.
engineering
Because
standpoint, that's my
he
conclusion,
picked it
and
up
it's
on
exactly
it, but
what
I
he
did
would have
not.
decided as well.
I had no clue what they wanted me to do.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell
Learning
personnel.
all those tricks back then blew my mind.
The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of the structure.
Oh, no.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
Was the voice acting
No,
good in that
I'm
one,
going.
or?
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Yeah, I think they said it would take up too much space on the disc if they did multiple
Marine Corps
languages. They had those discs maxed
Normally,
out.
team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
True, I'm guessing each country probably interpreted it differently.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid.
Yeah, for me,
Bomb
that was the
disposal is a
first story
face-off
game
with
I
your
ever
own
beat.
mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
After that, I was hooked. Before that, I only played sports games and Sonic and Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I love riding an MGS4.
I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
I wish they allowed you to
Anything
play
wrong?
as him in that
Maybe.
game.
Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Be able to go crazy on a bunch of geckos.
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Hasta la vista, baby. Whoops, wrong movie. Ah, shit. I forgot I didn't have the tranquilizer. Oh man, that game is perfect. Literally perfect. I think I might beat that one day again next weekend. We keep getting rainy weekends, so each time we do, I'm going to be playing something like that, definitely. Maybe I'll play Resident Evil 1 after it. We'll see though. I'm gonna need an energy drink. I think about doing something like that. Or a couple. Took me 5 years to find this one as a kid. 5 years.
This is Raiden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling
Hell
about
yeah,
this.
just get a little bit at a time.
I don't know.
That's all you need to do, and
but I'm gonna
eventually
tell
you'll have it
Pliskin
all.
to watch his back too. Just hurry.
I thankfully had a lot of stuff from when I was a kid, but I also threw out a lot of stuff that I probably never should have. It happens though. If I ever get a redo, I know what to not do. No. Who shot ya? I see you in chat. What's up, brother? Yeah, exactly.
Nothing here.
I would have bought a hell of a lot more Pokemon cards if I would have known they were going to be super expensive. Thought for sure that dude was gonna see me. Whew. Wrong door.
Jack, do you
Hey, it's all
remember
good. I
the day
don't
we
mean you
met?
mind you
I'm kinda
interrupting
busy
at all,
right now,
Archer.
Rose.
You're right. Sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120
I love the way she
stories
ends this,
above
though.
ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
She's like, yep, bye.
Oh? What's that?
Nothing here.
Like, how could she do him like that, man? Having a beautiful moment, and then she's like, yeah, okay, that's all I cared about. See you later. Bye. That was the Mortal Kombat fatality. She just ripped his heart out. To be fair, I think she's AI. I believe she is. I'm not positive though. This game, at the end of it, she seems to know everything she did. So I don't know. Wait, that dude just left him there sleeping? Nice. He's like, he always sleeps on the job. Yeah, that's true too. Most of them, at least.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth equipped Claymore
Half
mines,
robot,
invisible
half
to the
woman.
naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
No, I might have missed one. I think that's it. Just to be safe. Forgot to get the thermal goggles. It's the perfect nickname. You mean the informant from the Watergate scandal?
Somebody there.
Nobody's there. You didn't see nothing.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Oh no.
Are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've
Yeah,
never
my
seen
brother
field
told me
gear
what it
like that
was.
ever.
I'm pretty sure right away.
Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Yeah, back in the day on cable, they used to have Channel 99, which would come in all staticky, but you could tell what was happening.
Not a chance.
You could tell. Saw a lot of stuff I didn't want to see.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No. She commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
No winking here. I don't know why I thought you could crawl in that way.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
I'm on console, I'm on
sheer luck.
PS3.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Playing the
Are there
HD
more out there?
collection.
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
Yeah, that one's pretty nice. I just don't really like the voice acting in it.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to
Seems
stop
like they
Fat
recorded
Man.
it lazily.
His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Raiden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
There's somebody there.
No, there's not. Hey, thank you for the 12K likes. 12K likes, jeez. Much appreciated, everybody. that dude talks on the microphone, doesn't he? Nothing here. Say it.
Nothing here.
It's me. Damn it.
Oh. What's that?
Damn it. It was that dude. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely not easy if you don't know where everybody is. I forgot about that last dude. I always thought he was up top. No, he's not gonna say that yet. I have time.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the
I'm
sensor
gonna get out of there
now.
before backup gets there.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4 and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Almost forgot to run back.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond.
Ooh, that was close.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of
David
strut A.
Hayter all the way.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one.
I could listen to him do the snake voice all day.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Right. The one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right. Move! Get to the bottom of Strut A now!
I was about to jump over the railing. Oh, my heart sank. Thank God they didn't put him through the microwave, though. Yeah, he's got that skull suit on.
Raiden, Pliskin, listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
Fat man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Raiden, keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Raiden. Jack Bauer. I never watched that show. With a capital H for me. It's okay, everybody. I'm just gonna get the thermal goggles real quick.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions.
Change the heading with the left stick.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed. and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me, like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Truth. They did her wrong.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
Hurt me more.
Right. Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, right?
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, right?
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
What about backup?
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul. It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Then he's all mine.
Later, then.
Now! Damn!
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough. I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already.
Vamp.
I can't die twice.
Vamp always napping on the job. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mess with her. With the gun she's got.
that?
No, you're not quick enough. Ah, damn it. Thought I had them 9 out. I went the wrong way too, didn't I? I took the long way around. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's no way.
What's that?
Enemy sight. Enemy sight.
Ooh. Alright, let's try that again.
Nothing here.
Who's that?
I knew that was coming. Oh, he got me that time too. Damn it. I'm ignoring you. There we go.
So you're the one.
Oh, no doubt about that. It definitely does.
You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man. Is he Dead Sal? I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer, and the worst. Can you hear it? Hear this rhythm? It's the rhythm of time. And life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters. Life is short. Bombs tell the time with every moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it. The party's about to start. Yum. Good year. Let's drink to Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist! That is why I dislike boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move! Time to get back. What are you doing there? Hello?
How did I hit the bird? I did not mean to aim for that.
You asked for it. More power! Power! What? Here's one for you. Ow!
What the hell was happening there? Like had me stuck. Hey, I didn't defuse the bomb. Uh-oh. Not that much longer. I'm actually probably gonna get off after the ninja cutscene.
Oh no. I've nothing to wear.
Hey, thank you for 13K likes.
The party's over for you.
Unfortunately, I get up way too early in the morning to stay up too late.
What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can craft works of art.
Answer me, what the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Huh?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Hey, thank you for the share, MJ.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn!
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves...
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
Intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, a lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
What are my orders?
Rescue the president.
We have no idea where he is.
You haven't been in the Central Core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
How you doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Defused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then. Our chances with a Harrier after us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like. But come, let's get out of the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lali Lulelo. This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right.
Get real.
Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you identify yourself?
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions. I'll tell you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core. Take this. The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the terrorists?
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned to the core and those on perimeter duty are given different colors to wear. Your new outfit will work in some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
Camera? But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here. I suggest you hurry. They have the nuke on their side.
The nuke? They have a nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code. You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up? But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear?
The very same. Bipedal nuke-capable vehicle Shadow Moses infamy. This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
I've been completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
What's up, Jack? Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the President needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Maybe. Alright, that is going to be it for tonight. Unfortunately, I got to wake up early tomorrow to go to work. But I will be back tomorrow again with part 2 of Metal Gear Solid 2. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for all the likes, the new followers, the gifts. I appreciate it all. And I will see you all, hopefully, tomorrow night. Until then, this is the King of the 603 HQ. What a boost! I'll probably start around the same time as I did tonight. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe 4. Maybe 4. We'll see. Have a great night, everybody.